guys, welcome to today's vlog. You may remember my previous vlog, which I'll put right up here. Or is it up here? I don't know. It was called Can You Vlog with a GoPro? And I had such a fun experience recording that vlog and testing out the GoPro that I decided to do a follow-up to that video called Can You Vlog with an iPhone? You know, I remember probably sort of about 2 years ago or so. Actually, no, it's less than that. About a year ago. And I was vlogging with my iPhone. I had either the 8 Plus or the 10, and I was vlogging on that. Actually, it would have had to be the 10 now that I think about it. And it was a fun experience. The problem that I found was the field of view. I was not a fan of the field of view. And the fact that you have the camera is over here, and so if you're not looking over here, then it's not always like apparent and easy to see, because sometimes you look like you're staring off over here. And it doesn't have the wide angle that the GoPro has, so that could be one problem. So I'm going out today. I'm just gonna film random things. It's not gonna be a like overly produced, like super amazing vlog. It's just gonna be a test. There's no microphone plugged into this. I'm using the actual microphone from the iPhone. I don't even have this thing on a gimbal or a stand of any kind. It's literally just the phone in my hands. And we're gonna see how it looks, and we're gonna see how it sounds, and answer that question, because a lot of people think, you know, in order to be a vlogger on YouTube, I need to have the best equipment. I need to have the best DSLR. I need to have the best microphone. I've got to have drones and all this other stuff. And a lot of the bigger creators say, well, I just started on my phone. All I need is my phone. That's it. And we're going to test today if that is truly the case. I should clarify, I'm on an iPhone XS Max. So this is the best available iPhone, and let's go. You know, it's funny because I actually had the GoPro down at the same angle in the last video, and you can tell that this is way closer on my face than the GoPro was. I think the GoPro was like way out here somewhere, and it's kind of crazy because it's so much more closer up on my face. God, I think that's probably just the one thing that really gets in my head about filming with an iPhone, especially when you're using the front-facing camera. I know that they have special cases. I want to say the company is called Moment. They have like Moment lenses, and they kind of like stick on this case. I've never used them, and again, the test of this vlog is to not use them and not use anything. But they have different lenses that you can put on your phone that'll make it wider, or even more of a zoomier type lens, if that's the right word. So I think ultimately, this is probably the one thing I'm probably going to complain about the most in this video, is the field of view. And you may be watching and say, well, it's not that bad. But when you're on like a GoPro, or you have a DSLR with like a 10 to 18 millimeter lens, which I don't even have, but I've seen videos with them, it looks like it's way out here, and to me that just works better, I think. I just don't like it so close up on me. Okay, so let's talk audio on the iPhone XS Max. Now, this is kind of ironic because I'm in a garage and there's a lot of echo in here, but this was just the part of the video where I had to talk about the audio. It's, you know, it's not bad. Look, I've not gone back and watched anything I filmed yet today to listen to the audio, and I don't know what the environment sounds like here, but I do pull out my phone a lot and film stuff. Like if I'm at a concert, I just want to catch one song or something, or if I'm just filming me and my friends goofing off, whatever it is, The audio is always decent. It's not perfect, it's not amazing, but it's decent, and it very much gets the job done. You know, there are people with the DSLRs and the Rode VideoMic Pros that'll, you know, plug in their microphone and it sounds amazing, and that's great. But if you're just looking to just pull out your phone and just start recording, the answer is 1000% yes, you can do this. And you can do it well. So the sound is going to be very usable. And, you know, I mentioned concerts, and that's one of the things that really surprised me about the iPhone. And I have filmed some shots here on the iPhone, is how well it actually sounds for being a phone, which really blows my mind. It just works out so well, and for sound, it definitely gets a thumbs up. I do 2 thumbs up, and my hand is holding my other hand is holding the phone, so we can't do that. Let's talk about actual video quality, shall we? So on the front-facing camera, you're maxed out at 1080p at 60 frames a second, which is actually all that I even use. On my Canon G7X, which is my primary vlogging camera, I am 1080p at 60 frames. Now, there are a lot of vloggers nowadays that are on Sony cameras and some higher-end Canon cameras that'll do 4K at 60 frames a second. And I don't really have the use for 4K yet. It's definitely the wave of the future. Some may argue it's already being passed by, and some crazy people are even looking on to 8K, but in reality, 1080p is still very usable, and a lot of times you won't even notice the difference if you're watching on your phone on YouTube. And so the front facer here maxes out at 1080p at 60 frames a second. If I go to the rear-facing camera, which I'll show you right now. All right, so now we're on the rear-facing camera on the iPhone XS Max. And so the rear-facing camera does go all the way up to 4K at 60 frames a second. If you hold it out wide enough, you can probably see my arm here. You can get a decent field of view. And I think the 4K crops it in just a little bit. But we'll leave it at 1080p just for the sake of being consistent across the entire video. And on the rear-facing camera, I would argue it looks just a little bit better, but I remember vlogging on like the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 8 Plus, and remembering how great the front-facing camera used to not be so much. It has come a long way, and I think it looks a lot better now, but on the rear-facing camera, this is probably the sharpest and best quality that you're gonna get. All right, so I totally forgot to set up the intro for this next scene of the vlog. I'm such a professional. I wanted to show you guys some low light because I think that the iPhone XS Max does some really good low light quality. It's not perfect, it's not the best. You will see a little bit of grain, but here's a sample of some low light video that I filmed in Dave & Buster's. Alright, so in closing, the big question must be answered. Can you vlog on an iPhone? And I say the answer 100% is yes. You probably knew that before you even started this video. Maybe you just wanted confirmation. You don't need my confirmation. Go out and try it for yourself. See how it works for you. See, does it match what your vision is? This was just some examples of what you can do on the iPhone. Some low light, some concert footage, just some around town vlogging. But yes, don't let a lack of equipment in your mind hold you back. Use what you have to your fullest potential and hit that red button, and don't be afraid. Just go out and own it and give it your best shot, because you may film some of the best content you've ever imagined with your phone. So go out and do it. That's really the ultimate message. Don't let a lack of equipment or a perceived lack of equipment hold you back from what you want to do. That's ultimately the bottom line. And I think any level of iPhone that you have, any of the current ones, whether it's the XS, the 10, the 8, even the 7, and I've even used video on the 6 even, and it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's very doable. And especially if you're on a 10 or a 10S, 10S Max, you really can't go wrong. A 10R, just go out there and hit that record and give it your best shot. I think you'll be genuinely surprised with the results that you get. And yeah, go out there and make some films, make something. And you know, once you start to do that, you can, as you start to make more videos and you start to get more experience, maybe you'll want to do more with it. Maybe you'll want to go out and buy those gimbals. You might want to go out and buy those microphones. You may want to, you know, use an app like Filmic Pro, which is a pro level app, which will let you control frame rates on a more intense level. It'll let you adjust the quality level of the video. You'll have a lot more control over the white balance and the overall exposure and the look of your video. I mean, you'll have so many more options with that. So let the phone be your foundation and work from there. And then if you decide, hey, I want to make videos on the regular and I want to take it to the next level, well, then you get a good camera and then you go from there. But until then, you know, your phone is definitely something that you can use to create your content. And so just go out there and make your vlogs, give it your best shot. And don't be afraid. Just hit that record button and let it roll. So thank you guys so much for watching. If this video brought you any level of value, don't forget to share it out. Click the thumbs up, because that actually does help. I know it sounds really silly, but click the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. If you want to see me do more stuff, maybe if you want to see a video on Filmic Pro or a video with some microphones or some gimbals or a combination of all of them, just let me know down below in the comments. Tell me what you want to see. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next video.